I've been sitting in the same seat since 8 o'clock this morning. The first 8 hours or so was because of my 9 to 5, but the rest I've been ideating for a business I want to create. And this ideation session is one of a lot, many, because of overthinking and not executing. But I'm posting this video because I can't keep saying the same thing over and over. And I've been posting TikToks. But today's date is, I don't know. Oh, it's Monday, January 26th at 10:40 p.m. And I have a lot of stuff here, but I think this is going to help me execute. Let me see if I can flip it over. Okay, I don't know how to flip this over. All right, I'm gonna stop it and start it. So I put, don't overthink it, don't overthink it. I just finished watching a podcast called TheAnatomyOfADream, and it was talking about how sorry, do I cut this part out or do I keep it raw? It was talking about if you have too many ideas, just pick one problem, make it go from A to B. We all have a lot of ideas, but just choose one and choose one that gets you closer to the next step. So if you know that you ultimately want to build a car, just build a skateboard first, and then build and scale from there. And then, so I got these spaces here because I want to fill this in. Obviously, I have a lot of ideas. I overthink and I don't execute, and it's a continuous cycle. So just picking one out of the ideas that I have, one problem out of all the problems that I think is an issue, pick one here, one idea here, and then what are the target audience pain points is kind of getting to the nitty gritty of things. You find that out through research, and I have a couple of research methods here. And then the way that I'm going to get this implemented is through what the podcast said about superstars, meaning finding people who are attracted to growth and want to be a part of something that is meaningful. And then after that, well, the steps are build community, build the MVP, test, create, test. Just do it over and over. Once you build the MVP and you have some users from the community, I'm going to create a pitch deck and then find a strategic partner, pitching it to different strategic partners. And then they did mention that a strategic partner is different from superstars. A strategic partner is someone that has leverage, and that leverage can look like obviously money, audience, and you want to go to them with that undeniable proof, like your that traction. And then I have here the success loop: take action, fail, pivot, and you're gonna consistently go on that cycle. So I'm trying to go from success loop. From overthinking loop to success loop. And you ask, what am I building? I am building a social impact platform where it connects the individual with the community and the community to the neighborhood and the neighborhood to the broader issues within that neighborhood, and ultimately develop people to take action for local issues within the neighborhood. Yeah, I told you I have to figure that out. I have to pick, okay, it's a lot, but that's what I'm doing. And also just trying to figure out, am I doing this in public? I mean, if I post this video, it's in public, right? And I'm just trying to stop overthinking things, because if you put, when you put things in perspective and you actually think about, like, you're doing something. I think it's a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. It says, the greatest question is, what are you doing for others? And what I'm building is ultimately for others. So my procrastination and overthinking is ultimately a disservice. And because I know that God has given me the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is convicting me in this area, is disobedience. So I am being obedient, and I am going to do everything that I can to make this vision come to life, because it's important, and I'm also excited about it. Yeah, so I don't want to keep saying because this is very impromptu. I have been trying to increasingly get myself out there, using social media as a self-discovery tool, in the sense of, like, how well can I present myself and go through the phases of development in this space of becoming a founder and a CEO of a tech company, and how to navigate that space. Like, I want to be able to look back on this and see the growth, and also have it documented for future business owners. So yeah, and I think that's what life is all about. Like, what can you pass down? What is your legacy? What are you building? What are you doing for others? And yeah. So yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the video. I will be posting more on the building of, like, the whole process, and how I can okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Bye.